Alright, so we're finally getting around to it on this channel, you guys, and I have wanted to do this basically for the past 3 weeks now, ever since my fight got released. Post the link in the description of my fight so you guys can check that out too. I really appreciate it if you run up those views for the StreetBeefs Scrapyard. Let me know your honest opinion on the fight. I really appreciate it if you drop a comment on the YouTube link. Also leave a comment on this vid as well. I really appreciate it. But I just wanted to talk about like what was going on in my mind during this fight with Soul. I just want to say shout out to my opponent, bro. Like, Soul was a lot better of an opponent than I thought that he would be. I honestly was trying to get the job done in the first round. You feel me? Like, I was just trying to get him out of there. And there was a time and a moment in the first round where I had him up against the cage, but I just couldn't get that clean knockout shot that I was looking for. You know, not that like I felt I lost the fight at that moment, but like I felt a little bit mentally defeated in a way where I was like, oh dang bro, like I really thought that I was gonna be able to knock bro out in the first round. And then when that didn't happen, my mindset kind of started shifting a little bit in the fight. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to decide on who was the winner, but you feel me on that? I love these intros, bro.
My name is Toad, fighting out of Vancouver, Washington. Just here to have a good time. Shout out to Columbia River Jiu-Jitsu, representing the top team. Soul, fighting out of Colorado, Aurora.
Alright, so I just want to say shout out to Soul for flying in to fight me. I feel like we both made the trip to make it happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, I drove 16 hours from San Diego, and he flew, so.
Doing a kickboxing match here at the Scrapyard. It's going to be a kickboxing match today. All respect to my opponent. Seems like
I want to say too that we checked in at like maybe 9:30 in the morning, and we didn't get to fight till I believe about like damn near 4 o'clock. So you all do the math on how long we waited to fight each other. I made a vlog on this too, like about a few days before the actual event happened. Dude, like 6 days before my actual fight, I tweaked my shoulder in one of my last training sessions that I had. I'm talking about like one of the very last training sessions I had before taking on this fight. I had tweaked my shoulder like really bad to the point where, I mean, it was like hurting basically up until the fight. To the point where even 2 days before my fight, I had to go get cupping and everything, and I never even been cupped before, so that was an experience on its own. But yeah, that was a really unfortunate event that happened like right before the fight, and I feel like, I mean, of course there's like no excuses, right? But my shoulder was definitely just a little bit compromised. Like basically when the action started, I didn't even notice like all of that. That was like all of that pain thing like went out the window.
good striker. Let's do it.
Honestly, I don't know much, but Kim Jong-un's poster boy is back at it once again.
I'm gonna be real, bro. Like, Soul, you're the homie, and I don't know if you're watching this because we're friends on IG, but this whole Kim Jong-un thing that you be spieling, dude, it's cringy, bro. I'm just gonna be honest.
What's going on, everybody? Fire Chicken here, back at the Scrapyard yet again at the end.
Good old Fire Chicken. Shout out to Fire Chicken for hosting these events. Yeah, this was one of the biggest events, you guys. I met Mighty Mouse on this day. Like, what a great summer event.
Here we go, guys.
You ready? Fighter, you ready? Timekeeper, you ready? Round one. Let's scrap.
Let's go.
So if you can see, I definitely tried making the first move. And this right here, boom, I'm gonna be real, like right there, that first kick that Soul threw at me, it landed on my elbow in such a weird way where I immediately felt it. Like, I knew that my elbow was gonna start bruising, but I also know that like if he hit my elbow that hard, that his ankle was probably hurting as well. So we both was hiding it pretty good right here, but I mean, dude, instantly, bro, like my elbow was on fire when he made contact. This guy right here thought I freaking hit him in the nuts. But I was pretty accurate in my shot, though. I would say right there, man. I knew where I was kicking. I will say that I believe that out of both of us, I had the harder kicks and I had the harder punches. You know, again, shout out to Soul, bro. There was definitely a little bit of a weight difference. Like, I mean, I probably weighed in like 17 pounds heavier than me, but you know what, Soul, you gotta get your weight up, bro. But this right here, you guys, okay, so before I start off with this right here is where I get him on the fence like I wanted to. But when I had him on the fence right here, I just couldn't get that knockout shot, bro. Like right here, man. I was looking for it, you know, and then he throws this bogus overhand to get out of it. If you go back and see that, dude, that kick that he did, that made like semi-contact. I mean, if I didn't had partially blocked that with my hand, that was probably one of the hardest kicks that I felt during this fight. That was probably the only kick that made like semi-contact. I love like how intense my coach is yelling, you know? He's like, all right, Toad, let's get busy here. Let's go. I love it, bro. Like, I love the energy in the yard, bro. It is so great. So when I established that I couldn't knock him out, like in the beginning of the round, I started kind of like, you know, working on my timing a little bit, started being more selective and picking out my shots here. And I did that because, like, you know, I had to be very calculated with my pressure. You know, I didn't want to just bum rush in there and be sloppy and then him catch me slipping, making a mistake, and then that's how I would possibly get kicked in the head or, you know, get countered, right? I would say that I give myself credit right here, man. I hit him with a hard shot right there, bro. I mean, it was to the point where other people in the yard definitely heard it. But here I'm just trying to chop down his legs, working on getting into my punching range. I mean, honestly, this whole time has basically been my goals, bro. Like, my goals is to get into my punching range, and I was trying to knock him out with my hands. Yeah, like I wasn't once trying to look for like a head kick, none of that. I was more like looking to kick his body, beat down his legs, and then make my way into punching range and knock him out with my hands.
Go. There you go. Yeah. Reload. Same thing. Pressure on the shoulder. Let's go. Get back. Get to work. Good job. Good block, baby. Right, let's go. Turn. You're ready.
Here too, like I can definitely see that he's getting a lot more tired than me. It literally didn't even show it in this vid, but in between rounds too, like bro was sitting between every rest round. He was like sitting on a stool and was pretty tired. Me on the other hand, I was standing and I was ready. So y'all do what you can with that information, but yeah. But you can see, man, like I just feel like I just had too much power for him, respectfully speaking. Like, I mean, there was times when my shots didn't even like land super clean, but even my shots that made semi-contact, like, I mean, dude, it had him bouncing everywhere around the fence, bro. Yeah, I mean, I don't get it, man. I feel like I was the one that put on a lot of pressure. And right here, too, you could really see what I'm talking about as far as like trying to get into my punching range. Like right at the very end of this round here, I was trying so hard to get that ideal punching range that I wanted. You know, time ran out, and when it comes down to it, unfortunately, that's just what I felt like I needed. I just needed more time. You know, like 2 minutes is not a whole lot to work with. I mean, a lot can happen in 2 minutes in a fight, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like that's just who I am as a fighter. I feel like I am more dangerous the longer the fight keeps going. So especially like after I'm warmed up and like past my 2-minute mark when I get like a feel for somebody. But yeah, I was trying to get in that punching range, man, but I ran out of time. So third and final round, so you know I had to give in some of my efforts. See that I'm rushing right there, bro, but he's just so good at keeping his distance, man. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like that is one thing during this fight, like I never once like got hit to the point where I was like, oh damn, like Soul rocked me. you know, but what I can say was like that I was a bit frustrated because he was just good at maintaining distance. He was good at avoiding my punches and avoiding, you know, certain things that I was trying to implement. So, oh my God, yeah, this fool too, bro. This freaking cup starts falling sideways. So, you know, just try to be a good sport about it. Give him some time.
Let's go. It's like falling down.
But here we are back at it, man. Like, I knew at this point too, like I had just a minute. So I'm really trying to work on like getting into this punching range here. And I do at this very moment. I get into where I am right there. Ideally, boom, I throw that 1-2-1-2 combo. And, but again, man, he's just running away. He's good at evading that stuff. But yeah, you can see, man, like, I mean, my kicks, bro, I was like beating bro's legs down, and I'm gonna be real with you, like, he couldn't even walk by the time we was done. Like, he was limping out of the scrapyard. I don't even think bro walked right for like 3 weeks after this fight, man. Again, just when it comes down to it, like, I kind of knew mentally at this point. I was like, crap, bro, like, I honestly don't think I can knock him out. Like, I'm gonna be real, bro, like, I think at the 30-second mark, the last 30-second mark, I like mentally already had that in mind where I was like, crap, dude, like, I don't think I can finish it. And that is a wrong mentality, I will say, bro. Like, I think that I should have had the mentality of, hey, you know what, man, I have 30 seconds left. Like, I need to freaking start working. You feel me? But I already had so much in mind that I was gonna finish him in the first round that I didn't. A little bit biased in my opinion, right? But again, man, shout out to the Scrapyard. Shout out to everybody that put this together. Like, I had a great time. Like, I can't wait to come back to the Scrapyard. But I wasn't 100% satisfied with my performance. But at the same time, I also feel like I didn't lose the fight. I wanted to end this on a personal note too, that I'm gonna be real. Like, I haven't really ever said this on this channel. A week before I drove up to my fight, basically have been going through a pretty hard breakup. It was just a full reset for me. Like, it was a hard reset to like bounce back from all of that, you know, and push that all out of my head to like do this fight. And of course, that's like no excuses, right? Like, none of this is excuses. But again, this is just my channel. I'm gonna be looking back at this at one point in my life and reflecting on this. So, you know, it's something that like I'm just gonna keep it real on this channel and say, because, you know, like, I can really look back and be like, dang, like, this was all the stuff that was really going on in my life back then. Just a really hard reset to do, and like just to focus on this while obviously like my head is somewhere else. And it was tough, bro. Like, I mean, my head is still wrapped up around the whole breakup thing. But, you know, that's like on another note. I don't really want to, I feel like everybody, not just me, bro, like everybody is going through a battle that like we don't know about. I respect everybody who just, you know, puts that all aside right there. All we're worried about is what's in front of us. And I did this fight, obviously, like, not only for myself and not only for the memories, but, you know, I did it for the MMA hobbyist. I did it for this channel. I did it to show you guys that, you know, truly believe that martial arts is for everybody. Like, fighting may not be. I say just do it. In my humble opinion, bro, like, if you want to fucking take on a fight, dude, just do it. You know what I'm saying? Because life is short. It's all about making the memories, you know? So anyways, what do you guys think about my fight? Again, I will leave a link in the description for you to check it out. But I would really appreciate it if you guys drop a comment and let me know about all this. Hopefully in my next fight, it's going to be way more action-packed. And again, if it comes down to it, I'll probably end up commentating on that too. So I'll see you guys in the next vid.